So I went down there and I got that done. And she came back and she said, this is where we're going to wash your hair now. And there were two ladies sitting there with their heads all leaned back, and they were getting their heads washed. It looked very nice. But the lady said, come on, Miss Fire, sit right here in between them. And I said, oh, I'm not going to sit there. And she said, oh, we're just going to wash your hair. We're not going to do anything special. And I said, do you see what they're washing the hair in? That looks like a male urinal. It was black and shiny. It looked just like a male urinal. I said, I'm not going to get that. And she said, and then my sister walked up and she said, behave yourself, darling. You need to get this done, So I did, and I got my hair washed and got my hair fixed. It is lovely. I went from having long ponytail hair to having the ducktail, Fabulous place. I love this place. It's just wonderful. I think my best experience was when I first came to the Walmart store. My sister and I spent a couple of hours walking around. I've never seen such. Everything has a million pieces to it. I don't care if it's hair color you're looking at, or if you're looking at beans, or if you're looking at a loaf of bread. You have so much to choose from here. Oh, it's exciting. It's just all gracious. You can get fat just breathing on the bread aisle. But you have all this stuff. But we got all of it in the buggy. And my sister put me at the front of the buggy because I'm a little bit younger than her, And so she said, take the stuff out and put it on the counter. Well, I started to take it out and put it up on the counter. And when I did, the counter started moving. Well, there was a man ahead of me. I didn't want him to get what it took us 2 hours to get. I didn't want him to have it. So I immediately began to just try to reach and get it, pull it back this way. And the man said, now you've got my beans. And so I had to give him back his beans, but I was trying to hold them. And they wouldn't hold. So I just immediately jumped up on the counter. And me and the beans and everything were going down the counter that way, And when I did, the lady that was at the register, I've learned to say now, she said, get off the counter, you can't ride. It's not a free ride. Get off the counter. So I had to get off the counter. But I got up there and they finally got me checked out. And my sister, she's so smart, says I don't know what the dollar is here against the dollar in Ireland. She said, we went to the bank one day and she said, I'm going to put your money in the bank. And I said, well, I need to be able to have my money so I can spend it. She said, I'll take care of it. So she put it in the bank. And then they gave me this little funny card. And they tell you, you just shove your card up in that little machine. And I don't have to say how many deuces is this or how many, what does this mean? How much does this cost? And so so now I just shove the little card in. Oh, it's the most wonderful thing. I don't care whether you want a hamburger or, if you would just like to have whatever you want. You just stick your little card in the machine and you're free to go. I do hope my sister's keeping count because I just don't know how much it's going to keep going. But I love it. America is just wonderful. You all have such a great country here. And you come out like this on the green grass. Oh, you know about Ireland now. Ireland has these moors, and people tell you, oh, the moors are beautiful. Yes, they are beautiful. They're rolling green hills with grass on them. But they don't tell you about the blooming fog. There's fog everywhere. You can't go out your hair. That's why most everybody over there has long hair. They pull it back in a ponytail. It just keeps your hair up something terrible. So you just have to have long hair with a ponytail. But anyway, Ireland is a lovely place, but it's nothing like here. I love this place. I want to tell you what I'm fascinated about your rooms here. And where we lived in Ireland, it was a really small place. And I'm telling you now, the rooms, we had one big room that we ate in and we slept in. And then we had a powder room, as my sister calls it here, a powder room, but it was outside. You had to go outside to powder your nose. Well, anyway, we ended up with, when I got here, they've named all their rooms. Everybody's got a room. It's Shelley's room, Chris's room, Chief's room. Everybody's got a room. And they've got, it's bedrooms like that. And then they've got a living room. And then we have an entertainment room. It's got everything in it. And my nephew, as you can see, my nephew over here, he even has a room that he calls, I don't know why, but he calls it gym. He's got a room called gym. He's got all of his kind of stuff in it and everything, but all the weights that he lifts and all that good stuff, you know, and a walker, oh, he's got everything. But he calls it gym. So I've had a little trouble trying to get used to the room calling in here. It's fabulous here. I am enjoying America. I love it. I love the people. I love the church. I love all of it. And I just love the people that are so friendly. Everybody laughs. It's so funny because when I go to the grocery store, they say, oh, there's Miss Spire again, you know, and they know me because they know I kind of, you know, mess around a little bit. But I enjoy it, and I'm going to play a little bit for you, if you don't mind. I think I can play a little bit. My sister told me not to play anything raunchy. She said, play something like a church hymn or something. So I think I'll start off with What a Friend We Have in Jesus. Do you know that, you know? I think that is somewhat... I don't really like it like that, you know. I like it a lot better if you play it like... straw, and here you have to drink out of a straw. And you know that's how come your lip over your face right over your lip gets so wrinkled, because you suck out of a straw all the time. Man, I just got all kind of wrinkles since I've been here. But I've been watching the TV, you know. And there's a lady over there that she says, and on the phone too, oh, they got me a phone. I got the really nicest phone, and it absolutely has got all kind of advertisements on it, and it says, if I pay $3.95 for the rest of my life a week, I can get rid of my wrinkles. Well, I want you to know, I've got wrinkles and I'm going to keep them. I'm not going to pay $3.99 for the rest of my life. I'm going to keep punching that little card in and out of that machine forever. I'm sorry, my sister's waving me off. She said, don't do that. They don't do that here. Oh, okay. So I'm trying to remember not to play nothing. Oh, dear, you know me. Do you know that I'm from Ireland? Do you know me? I'm from Ireland. you kiss the bloody stone, because they say the first person you see after you kiss it is the one you're gonna marry. And a bunch of old men hang out there. So I feel like I've been here 3 years now, and I feel I'm really at home here. I'm at home. My sister and my brother-in-law that I live with, they, everywhere we go, they always say, they say, oh, is she sweet? Look at her talk. She's so sweet. And they say, do you want her? We're giving her away. And they say, but the hang up is she doesn't do floors. She doesn't wash clothes. She doesn't iron. She doesn't do dishes. She just does. So that means I just sit there. My sister and my brother-in-law bought some chairs. Beautiful chairs. And the chairs have this, what they call flyaway in it. If you don't sit in them, they fly away. So I spend 95% of my time in the daytime holding down the chairs. I love America. I hope she loves me. Because I'm me. I love America. And I hope that she loves me. Do you know that the sweetest thing you can do is go into a store or a restaurant? Oh, that's where we have the most fun. We go in the restaurant, and my poor brother-in-law, he'll say, I wish you wouldn't talk like that. I really, really wish you wouldn't. I wish that you would simply talk like we do. But I go into a restaurant and people say, could you order that again? And I'll have a hamburger all the way, and a Coca-Cola, and French fries. I've learned to love that. I've also learned to put on a few pounds, But it just is crazy to me that the people around here, is there a problem with it? I need to stay close. Do I need to be quiet too?
No.
Oh, no, I got it.
Be
Okay.
loud.
Oh, be loud, okay. But I love the places here you have to eat. And I go in there and people immediately say, could you order that again? So you order it again, and they say, do you want cheese on that? And you say, no, I don't want any cheese. I just want the Burger King or whatever it is we're having, a Burger King or just a hamburger with everything on it. And then they say, could you order it again? And it becomes really funny to them. Well, I don't think I'm funny. The only time I'm really funny is when I go to bed at night and rest my dear husband's soul. He's been dead now a long time, like about 12 years, I think. Well, used to before he died, he would say, I'm not sure what you're doing. I would stand in the bedroom, I would take my false eyelashes off and lay them on the dresser. I would take my wig off and lay it on the dresser. I would take my right glass eye out and lay it on the dresser. I would take my left leg off and lay it on the dresser. And I would take my teeth out and lay them in a cup on the dresser. And my poor husband would say, I don't know whether to get up on the dresser with what's up there or go to bed with what's left. But at any rate, I just absolutely love this country. This is so wonderful. I don't know where your people are today. They should be out here. This place should just be busting with this city. It's a big city. They should be coming out to sponsor this. But at any rate, I just wanted to tell you that I love it. I thank you for allowing me to be here a few minutes and talk to you about Ireland and where I'm from. So if you meet me after the show, if you want to tell me that you wish I hadn't been up here, I will understand that too. But at any rate, thank you so much. And I go off with, I wish I was an American. I feel like I'm riding home. I'm glad I'm in America. And I do have a card. It says I'm a real American now. So I'm not in any trouble about getting deported or anything. So you don't have to worry about hanging out with me. There won't be nobody come to arrest us, But